Welcome to the program. It has been a day of horror, blame games, and finally some heads have rolled.
In a short while, we will be giving you details of the president's most decisive action yet on the insecurity front. But first to Mandera, where residents are still looking for answers following the latest terror attack there. KTN has now obtained exclusive pictures from the Quarrying site where terrorists struck earlier this morning. Betty Kialo kicks off our coverage from there.
The smell of death is in the air. The silence too loud. There is nothing left to be done but to pick up the bodies and leave. The final moments so vivid. All 36 men, fathers, sons, husbands and brothers now no more. These pictures show a night that probably began as normal. However, the evidence of what transpired early morning, nothing but brutal. The slain men worked here. This is where most of them got some money to provide for their families. But from now on, things will definitely be different. Reports indicate that about 20 armed men, believed to be Al-Shabaab, raided this camp at around 1:15 a.m. The deceased are said to have been fast asleep, but were woken up by the stinging sound of bullets ripping through the tents where they were sleeping. One by one, they were all shot and killed on the spot. The militiamen are said to have come from Somalia, made their way to the quarry at Korome, which is 15 kilometers from Mandera town, and spent close to 40 minutes on the killing spree. Following the attack, Mandera Governor Ali Roba condemned the killings, saying security in the county should be given priority.
We're extremely saddened by the turn of events as it is happening, and we are appealing to the national security team to really take these terror threats with the level of seriousness that it deserves, as well as the level of attention it ought to have been given in order to put our country safe from these terror attacks.
The bodies of the victims arrived at the Wilson airport early this evening and were taken to the city mortuary, where relatives of the deceased will be able to identify their loved ones. Like the last attack on the 22nd of November, when 28 people were killed in a drone attack, this attack has also triggered a panic, with more people with origins outside Mandera becoming desperate to leave. Reports from the ground show that more than 100 Kenyans and their families are currently moving to the military base in Mandera for safety, demanding that they be evacuated from the region.
Wanatuambia town haina shida, that kuna security, but sisi tukiangalia ni kama kwamba kule ndani kwa manyumba zetu, mahali tumekodisha manyumba, pia wanaweza tuvamia kule na we don't know what next.
Kwa hapa kwa jeshi tunataka usaidizi kutoka kwa serikali.
Tuesday's dawn attack took place not too far away from where the 28 other Kenyans were brutally murdered by the Al-Shabaab 9 days ago. The attack brings the number of those killed in less than 2 weeks to 64. Betty Kialo, KTN.